German boys and girls. Welcome back to the awesomeness of Watergate 3. I had to think what I'm supposed to say, but that's it. I'll talk to you.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and 2 more bloom in its place.
True.
An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the Dead Three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times.
You tingle with that people.
Extensively. Mind flayers, too. But I never dreamed of seeing gods and Illithids working in consort. It is most disturbing. But take courage. We have killed a man who could not die, and stripped the Absolute's army of its general. You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of 2 more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
I'm glad to have you on my side.
Glad to be there. Falling foul of Ketherick convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead.
I see you at camp.
How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn?
No, not that.
With the
but
Absolute's
not
army
yet.
gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate.
Nice.
There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthalan's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. I can recall how to take orders, as well as give them.
Good.
Without him, I wouldn't have lasted long.
To ask.
How am I old little guy?
Thy hunger denied. Seluna's faithful yet shines. The balance shifts. Thou hast seen with thine own eyes and felt in thine urges. The Dead Three unite. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do Illithids possess souls?
I mean, not sure. Don't all living things?
No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, O tempted one? This is the question thou must come to answer.
True.
Until such time, be availed of my services.
You seem to know a lot about the dead.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished, as one and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
You know of these urges. What can you tell me?
Nothing thou dost not already know.
I mean, thanks, okay?
Time to press ahead.
Going over here. Hey, what's up?
Helm's blessings upon you.
Thanks.
Back in last light, I was racking my brains. How the hells do we get past the curse? And then a blinding light cuts through the darkness like a blade through butter. All thanks to you, I hear.
Yeah.
Didn't think we'd make it without the old El Rider to lead us. But you did a damn fine job.
Oh, thank you. You deserve some credit. Some of the credit. They look up to you.
It might not last. They looked up to Zevlor too, until he left them for dead. Guess he got what was coming to him.
I read that book from the colony. I wouldn't be surprised if he...
I would. He didn't have any fight left in him.
He went his own way. I don't think he could face me or all of you.
The briefest hesitation as Saris wars with old loyalties. And wins.
I looked up to him. We all did. But he let us down when we needed him most. There are less mouths to feed, but we still need supplies for the road. We'll scavenge what we can. Hopefully, we'll see you again in the city.
Horrible than you can imagine. Why me?
here. Good. That's good.
Are you alright?
Me? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just worried about the kids. Maul is still missing, and they haven't taken it too well. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me.
I'm sure they're pleasing it.
Maybe. I'd love to put on a show just for them. But it's boring if I'm the only one playing. I need another bard. Maybe I'll find one in the city. Until then, the kids and I shall work on our masterpiece.
This place is a gold mine. I'm gonna make a killing in the city. What's taking Maul so long? Maybe I should ask the grown-ups to look for Maul again.
Love them.
Miss Elvira wants to write us a song about you fighting Ketherick.
Yeah,
But I miss Maul.
I know you do. I found more iPads.
What? Where is she?
I don't know, kid. Hey, calm down. I'm sure she just dropped and not fine. I promise.
You think so? Maul is really clever. I hope she finds us again soon. Maul is fine. Alfira's writing us a song. A stupid song won't bring Maul back.
No,
Tell her, won't you?
I found more iPads.
This is Maul's. Where did you find it?
Somewhere on Crescent. I didn't see more, but she probably somewhere.
Course she is. You hang on to that. I bet Maul will be angry at you for touching her stuff.
Maybe, maybe not.
Why, yes. Once Alfira's done with this song, we will be looking for patrons. All coppers welcome, pal.
Nice kid. I found more iPads.
So? It's just Maul's eye patch. She's lost loads of them. That doesn't mean anything. Did you want something, or you just here to stir?
It's alright, Maul. I'm sure Maul will be waiting for you at Dorothy.
Exactly. And we'll definitely feel her wrath if she thinks we ever doubted her.
Maul is gonna be waiting for us at the gates of the city. I know it.
The curse. Horrible than you can imagine.
Danielle?
Helen!
No.
Isabel!
I like how she put her wings away. For a hug.
My love. You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, He can't hurt us any longer.
No.
I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. But somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo.
I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead.
Lie.
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him.
Nice.
But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
I will be. And you?
In this moment, I want for nothing.
No.
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
I mean, we already met, but hey. You kick some axes there.
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell.
Yeah, we
They
do.
watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
Please.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead.
Yep.
I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Anytime. Sure. You're looking at. Did I hear you correctly before? You are Ben Thorn's daughter?
I am. And I'm glad he's dead. But this is precisely what I want to speak to you about later. It'll keep. I promise.
Okay. Go right ahead. Fine, I see you at camp.
Very good. We look forward to it.
I'm sure you will.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
No problemo. I understand. Cabana.
Nathaniel. I had to look after him. Without him, I wouldn't have lasted long.
You did it. Ketheric Thorm is no more. The Shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land shall heal.
I still can't. I would love to resort Oliver if I more Oliver sound, but hey, that's just me. I'm glad.
Not as glad as I am. Nature moves at its own pace and bestows its bounty when it sees fit. Give it time. A reward shall come to you when you need it most.
And when it means most. Captain?
Nathaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him.
No.
Not as fast as I would like. But I know he will. He will return. 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 He will return.
I'm glad it could help.
I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner.
True enough. What happened to Oliver, Jack, and Athena as well?
No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring.
Why does that sound a little bit more dirty than it is?
Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair, whatever they wish.
Probably a bad pair.
I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it.
I'm sure it will.
I hope he does.
So when will the curse actually be lifted?
I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready.
What now? You got what you wanted after.
I have. But perhaps there is more that I want. Anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side.
I'm glad to have you.
And I'm glad to be had. Glad to be with you, I mean.
This dog is like, you better not. You better not. Yeah, my girlfriend was looking at him. Hey, Art. Come talk to me.
When Duke Elton formed the Flaming Fist, he sought out people of courage and honor to fill its ranks.
You okay?
You saved Daniel, lifted the curse, and killed an immortal.
Yes, I did.
It's safe to say you'd have been recruited in an instant.
No. I know a foggy and fragment of an altered tale. What do you like?
Gruff and intimidating. But he had the courage of 10 men and a love for Baldur's Gate few could match. I don't know if this Duke Ravengard is the same, but I will say this.
I mean,
The Flaming
probably not
Fist
the same,
are the
but,
cornerstone of the city, and the Dukes are its foundation.
True. But what about you?
I hope you can save him, for the good of Baldur's Gate.
True. What about you?
When this land fell to the curse, I should have gone with it. Thaniel is the only reason I survived.
Yeah, you do.
It's only fair I stay here and wait for him to awaken.
And then you will go. Once we leave, the place will be empty. We will be alone. And after, things will be... I won't say dead.
You don't have to worry about me. The truth is, the Shadowfell broke something inside me. Something no healer can fix. I don't know how long I have.
Well,
But
you better...
because of you, Nathaniel is safe. Because of you, I could help him as he helped me. So, thank you, my friend. And know that I have no regrets.
Good.
It's like your mind wants you dead.
How much weight do you have?
Action, not reaction.
Let's roll. Go home, Margaret. Yeah.
Found and taken.
Do you have anything to eat?
No. What now?
Perhaps the Iron Hands could return here in the future. There is no one.
I'd love to, thanks.
All is ash and meat.
Curse this heart of
Never
mine.
wanted the easy path. Seems like a good moment to talk.
Talk to Nicholas and... Hey guys.
Feel that calm. The stone's free at last.
Then again, these towers are much like the Absolute.
Moonrise has been cleansed. Baldur's Gate is next.
Lovely, my man.
There you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been.
Oh, I've been taking a little holiday in my economy downstairs.
That sounds slimy.
Yes, it is.
Never mind your distasteful predilections. We need to talk about Wulbren.
What about him?
Wulbren and the Iron Hand Gnomes are planning something dreadful
Yes.
in the city.
Yes, they are.
They have rune powder, they have motive. We have to stop them.
How can you be so sure?
Because they're a gaggle of vindictive crybabies with no sense of propriety. That is to say, they gabbed about their plans like geese, and I overheard them.
Nice.
Like a very devious goose.
It is because we're just
I'll not deny he wounded me. I cared for Walbrin. Care for him, really. But he's acting like a true idiot. It isn't the first time, and I'm sure it won't be the last. But I won't let him hurt anyone. Or himself.
It seems we have our hands on it.
The sword of justice in one hand and the shield of self-righteousness in the other. We most certainly will. To saving the city. And my fool of a friend.
Yes.
Do you have anything to eat?
No. I owe you an apology.
It bothers you should party tricky. You need night in last light was doing.
Barkas and I are another matter. I'm dealing with you right now. I saw you as a means to escape, nothing more. But when the sky lit up, when I followed it here, I knew you were behind it. I apologize for not seeing your true worth, and for being, quite frankly, rude in Last Light.
I can be rude myself sometimes.
Gracious as well as impressive. A fine combination. And that's precisely why I want you by my side in Baldur's Gate. The Iron Hand gnomes are going to save the city. And you can be part of it.
Detective thought, if you want my help, save it. Let's do a detective heart. Detective thought, because if he's thinking about his thoughts, because maybe there's more intention to them. Let's do this.
You see a column of fire that dominates the sky in a blazing inferno. Nothing more.
If you want my help, I need more to go on. Load. going all around we go. While you're in love, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna plug in my phone and use the bathroom. Here I am. It's not loading, but that's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to entertain you. So how are you guys doing today? Doing good? I'm trying to get the Dark Urge playthrough of this game. Very fun and very interesting. Loading, what we go. Oh, you like it when I yawn? Loading screen. Hmm? Bum, bum, bum. Oh, baby, you never know. Loading because I want the dialogue all where we go. I'm too heavy here for this little light. All where we go now is what we are today. And now we just happy faces all the way. Hear the game going on. And now it is to be.
see a column of fire that dominates the sky in a blazing inferno. Nothing more.
Do this again. Just look at my glasses, isn't cool. And then you know what it is to be awesome. To be awesome. All the way we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It is to be awesome. Oh yeah. I don't know. I have this.
You see a column of fire that dominates the sky in a blazing inferno. Nothing more.
The plan is what it's always been. To bring the work and innovations of the Iron Hand gnomes to every corner of the realm. Problem is, Baldur's Gate is sick. Once the pinnacle of greatness, it's eating itself alive to save itself from starving. Find me in the city. And once you see what it's become, you'll know that I, and I alone, can stop it.
I doubt that, but...
Where did I leave that damn hammer?
The stone said.
I'll be seeing you at your camp.
Aww.
Thanks, Nichols. And the stone.
I'll never see everyone there.
Just what I need.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
Liquid had been taken.
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpoled Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
True. What do you know about Gorgat and...
Orin? I'd never heard tell of. But Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
True. Major say what leads to your pack and extra. It's time to know. I know the whole truth. I won't get up my show to keep the legend safe. I won't give up my soul if you again.
It is. And I did. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
The cult of the dragon, I've never heard of them.
A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened. In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. As the maelstrom howls, Missoura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness. And I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
And what about your father, the man, too?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Missoura had swept it clean. After, he said only 1 word. Go. So I did.
But surely Missoura doesn't care about Baldur. Why she won't save him?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Missoura's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie. I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis.
Well, if they're used to this,
The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
is that how you lost your eye in a battle?
It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Missoura replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her. I understand.
On my way.
go. Putting dishes away.
Open up.
Nothing on you. Let's leave them camp because we can.
It's all coming together. I can hardly believe it.
Anything of use?
Maybe, maybe not.
Go home, Marcus, he said.
What's the story?
Story is all.
Blackets will be done.
All.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Thanks, Nichols. And the school.
You are welcome.
Wanna dance?
Maybe.
The Absolute has delayed my plans, but all in all, nothing changed.
Action, not reaction. Found and taken. Repositioning.
Let's move.
Need to eat before we head out for
But here we go. Putting red lights on. Look here.
Should mind my step. What's in here?
Stuff. Look at everyone. Here we go once again. And now, let's take a nice
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
need a quick word. Where's Shadowheart? I think she'll want a word.
The shadows are losing their grip on these lands. Shah can indeed be thwarted. Comforting to know.
Oh.
You wanted something? I'm sorry. It might be best kept until later. I'd be a poor counsel and worse company just now. You'll need to make some room for me first. Seems like you have ample company already.
Still, sorry, honey, but you gotta watch out.
The curse is broken and the shadows are lifting.
Yeah.
In time, these lands will heal.
Yeah.
Chuck, you believe you can survive without me?
Not really, no.
As you say, do not keep me waiting.
Come on, Shadowheart.
You wanted something?
Yes. Join me.
Of course.
Hello, honey bun.
Good morning. Thank you for not killing me the other night. Are you all right now, or is today a I will wed you with a delicate veil of blood blooming over your white curls kind of day?
I was so worried about this. Do you really still believe I can get better?
Why not? If I can walk in the sun, you can become all sunshine and roses. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Then I'll see your delicious self tonight. Can we? I suppose we can. How could I say no?
Yeah, Papa won't fix it, but hey. Corona! Kiss! Hopefully they fix it soon.
I do rather like that, you know.
And I'm still loving how we sort of matching. Hey, Diana.
What do you know about me?
Yes.
You spoke of my past. Being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shah's...
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
And I will.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
interesting of the story of Galahad. You know? It is very, very interesting, and when you sort of think about it, it sort of makes sense. Because the wolf, as her father, did not growl at her, she growled at Madame de Baldur, or whatever her name is. Going over, here we go. Waiting until it loads. Can I see something? Screen, please.
Something sparks in your memory. Teachings about Selûnite rites of passage, about how they would abandon their children out in the wilds and force them to find their way home. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Is this mean you are Selûne?
I don't know.
Your parents both followed the Moon Maiden. I could sense their faith, even in a brief glimpse of the past.
It is a tragedy that the Moon Maiden's right was perverted by Shah. Your future was stolen from you.
I help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
The night, the spear night, I thought you got cast into Shah.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Annabelle?
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me.
You and Aelin seem to have a lot of history. What happened?
A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
Certainly, there's magic in looks.
That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew she was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... and this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
Why number 3 seems so rude? He become a chosen among.
I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
And you did. Understandable.
It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
Understandable.
All's well, I hope? Aside from the obvious.
True.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Yeah, nothing.
If you're sure.
Yes, I'm very.
Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
Ah! Rude. I want you to sail with me. Come on, Giselle.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Yeah.
It is done.
So, it's a quest to free Shadowheart's parents, is it? And here I was, worried I'd be the only one with a difficult family reunion waiting in the city.
Really, honey? I want to see what everyone else has to say.
taken from the light to be raised in darkness. Your truth is finally dawning, Shadowheart. You can follow its light, or you can retreat back into dusk. The truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart can follow its light, or she can retreat back into dusk.
You already said that, dude. You must be furious at your father for growing up.
No, never. He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst. And Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither.
You miss your father. You are too charitable. If I were to, I would never.
Resentment is a poison on one's heart. The only way to avoid damage is to pour it out.
Did you miss your father?
More than you know. The better question is, did he ever miss me? If he did, he missed the Will Ravengard he once knew, not the hell-touched warlock he returned to.
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes I wonder.
Tell me more about your relationship with Gorky.
He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just... it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe, and he paid me well. Well enough to move my folks into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. One minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
Well, please, but...
I would not linger in this land over long, but whatever your business, I will aid you if I can.
Nice. Well, yeah, what do you think?
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw forth whatever vengeance she desires.
Here we go in your bed. go. Saving, all saving. Oh, just grab my
Let's get going.
Going over, here we go.
If not over, then through.
Feels like forever.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive, thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric, but Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I'm worried about what I might do to my ally.
Whatever you might do to one cannot be worse than what the Chosen will unleash on all. And you are the one who could prevent it.
Yeah, I will.
You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her Harper's too.
Oh yeah.
Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need.
Most of me, I think.
But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
Oh, look. Will there be anyone left when we arrive at the city?
Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
You hear that, guys? Let's keep moving on. I know this is sort of weird, and what if we don't, get trusted and do all those things with the others do?
Something good here, I hope.
Oh, Maya, I'm like, what hit you? I heard the right vacation, but come on. find my other guest. What happened to that other dude? Is the nurse still here?
What's up for discussion?
Oh, she is.
Skilled. The Githyanki would call this an Ormala, an alliance of
Hello there. You feel a little bit better?
The doctor's absent today. Come back another time.
Shadow curse will soon be forgotten, thanks to us.
Looks like an army marched through here.
Yeah, it did.
Here we go.
Yes. I'm sure. I mean, is there anything on this map I'm missing something? I mean, I don't think so, but truth is, I have no idea. Yes.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over.
Yeah, it is.
Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
I'll shake my head like, yeah, we did it. With a huge tree. Just a beautiful tree. Waiting on where we go. Oh, poor girl. My shoulder. I'll be right back, guys. It's not over yet. Run away!
Tell me before you go to bed because we gotta put stuff on your bed.
It's still loading, ladies and gentlemen. I bet it is. I'll be right back. Why are you giving me that look?
What's your bed plan? Going to sleep?
I don't know.
You use the bathroom?
No, I do not.
You sure?
Yes, I'm very sure.
Want the attic too?
Yay, it's loaded. Loading everywhere we go. You never know what you're gonna do. Oh, thing I just want to lower. No way. Touching herself.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
My prodigal bloodkin is among them.
They live?
Barely. I made mince of their ugly mind matter. And if they dare return, I will strip out their offal.
I truly love that. So quiet. Oh yeah.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence. One sleep away.
move.
Some wine. Nothing in here, but that's okay. Nothing.
I'll give it a shot. Maybe it'll bring us closer.
Well met.
Anything? No. Ooh, Gail wanna talk. Hey, Gail.
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light. The Elder Brain. But more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
What you were just...
We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorceress Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Sure you do. So you wanna go shopping?
Book shopping? But yes. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Maybe. Hello, honey bun. How are you?
The gate is closed, as is Cazador.
Yeah.
Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. to place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks.
Do you think we can beat him?
We will kill him, but there's more to it. Think about it. It sounds like Cazador, for all his evils, has gotten further than any of my kind ever have. He's on the verge of a miracle. This may be a beginning, not an end. I can see myself now. Lord, King, Master. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor.
Hey! Shall we take that power from him? Long to the other one. If we can pull it off, we already know about the risk.
Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finely positioned for yours truly to ascend.
As long as you sure you will be alright seeing them.
You're too adorable. I'll be fine. I'm sure they'll bring back memories of so many pathetic years, but I'm much stronger now.
Yeah, you are.
If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazador has changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
What's inside?
Yeah, hey Wither! Having fun in here? All alone?
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
Okay.
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last.
Yeah.
My mate, Most High. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and returned to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One.
Oh yeah. I couldn't have done it without you. I done some things I'm not power, but I'm power bitch. Power bitch.
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it.
Yeah. How do you spend your newfound year? There's a still great deal about you I don't know.
Pray, ask, and I will tell.
How do you come back?
Ketheric Thorm, father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aelin. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel, by her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour, we each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
Yeah, we did. We really should.
Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
Would your mother? Yeah, I don't know. See you later. You're like that pushing it too far, you know? Oh, let's go to bed. Ooh, a competition.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With his help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest, orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. And what then? You are prone to impulses as uncontrollable as the gods themselves. Will you even have a say in what you do? Will you liberate the true souls from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
When the moment comes, I do what it feels like.
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join.
Why?
We're under attack. Help me.
Outmaneuver them.
fire, baby. Under their noses.
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Consider me intrigued.
Whoa, y'all got in. Good.
Thing's about to blow.
In there now.
Where's our Green Guardian?
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Blackets will be done.
Let's have some courage.
Come on, honey.
Tormented! Yes, here.
Find a route. No choice but to keep going.
These boots have seen everything.
Victory awaits.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Okay.
Nice little nap.
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
Hold your
I wonder if
horses.
the gods are watching me. Let's have a look.
I'm looking.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Ooh, long sword.
I need you. Now! It's not over. Come to the skull. The skull. Come to the skull. Help me.
Not just yet.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
So the demonic figures we saw were Githyanki all along.
Yep.
Please, help me.
Shadow
Maybe
Heart needs to
later.
speak to her more than I do. Better wait until she's equipped.
I can't hold them off much longer.
Yes, you can. I believe in you.
I can't hold them back alone.
I'm sure you are not. But you have to wait, dude.
I need you, now! The skull! Come to the skull! Help me! Please, help me!
Come on, Carla.
I can't hold them off much longer. Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
Soldier. There we go.
I need you, now!
Flackett's will be done.
The skull! Come to the skull!
Can't give up now.
Going over, here we go.
Better than nothing.
These boots have seen everything.
Come on, guys.
Help me!
am your ally. We are in danger.
Gate abomination! By the one true sky, what is this madness?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
Prove to me that you are who you say.
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackith's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
Detect his thoughts. Quick save.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a walk pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts directly into your head.
Right, I want to make sure.
If you insist on taking a look for yourself, be my guest.
Nothing in your colorful existence to date could have prepared you for this. As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki.
Happy? Now, join me. Fight!
Aid an illicit against Githyanki. We cannot. We must not.
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Lae'zel.
True.
Fight with me for your own survival.
Yeah.
Together, we can turn the tide.
Covered.
Gosh. you.
There's blood in the air. On my way.
You are lost now.
I must regain control of the Githyanki prince.
What path lies before me?
Yeah. Cool. Dot. Teleportation. Lovely. This is exciting. Oh, sorry, dude. We have a moment of
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
I'm true, but you're screwed up.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned geich. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
Yes. I will ask again. Who are you? And I'm going to need a name this time.
You may call me the Emperor.
Oh my.
An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more.
Very clean outfit. But not really.
That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
That Gigante in the spear, who is it?
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Justil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive-mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Look at me. Look at all my E. What did you or Orpheus that Rebecca want us to tell when she ordered us in time?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was imprisoned. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished.
How did Gorgas and the other children find out about it?
A very good question. One that I have been unable to answer. That Orpheus lives at all is ruinous to Blackith. She has done everything in her power to keep his existence a secret. That Gortash and the Chosen found out about it. This is impossible to explain. But it was important enough to them that Gortash sent me to retrieve it. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside. And found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
Yeah! I'm happy to help. Or be helped. Maybe, I don't know. What happened if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea.
I don't think it will.
The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him. And in so doing, he would doom us both.
You don't know that. I'm in the jail here.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
True.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
What? I know that never will be.
You are already more illithid than you realize. It has improved you. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change.
Yeah, nothing. I don't like what you imply.
Like it or not, Our chances of defeating the Elder Brain are substantially improved if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
No thanks. What is that entail?
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
No. No.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it.
Can we stop it?
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
No, I won't do it. Oh! I'm going to reload it since I get 20. Because I'm not going to do it. I want to keep this pretty face of mine. All the way we go. It isn't how it is. All the way we go, it isn't wonderful to be. Yeah. I don't know. All the way we go is what we want to know. All the way we go. All the way we go now, what you gonna do? You gotta have some fun time along the way we go. go. Just want to know, and now I know how it is. Now I want to know. Now I know what to do. Where we are sad and go, but we won't let you go. Never want to know what it is to know, and now I lose it. Gotta go, I never want to know. Happy face all the way we go. You know what you know, you know. It's just how it is. Singing a song. Don't wanna do it, but I go.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
All over where we go.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
I don't want to! Yeah! Oh, so close! But yet so far!
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
I will keep doing good things.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Yeah! Only 5 tries.
A wave of disappointment, stronger than any you've ever felt. And then, stillness. You've resisted your illithid instincts. For now.
You are not ready yet. Keep hold of it then, until you are. It has enough vitality to further your evolution, and your allies. Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more of what our enemy can do. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The Brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the Brain, and bring it under our control.
Well? I don't want to do
What's that in here? How much further can I go?
Not very much.
Don't mind if I do.
better not be cursed.
I hope not, yeah, but...
in my heart.
Hello, Angela.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
A mighty powerful prince if he can walk out of the behind.
And even more powerful still. It said he could bring 1,000 Githyanki to their knees with one command. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen. Our current Vlaakith has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
Alright. And Boss was right. Orpheus is the seed of
The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
I would like to talk about Orpheus.
What about him?
Why he called
The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his Illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
why keep on.
The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. A talent like that makes the Prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that, when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself?
one faster than one.
A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves. Orpheus is honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son.
Nice. Now time to go sleepy. Going up here. Woo! Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That was fun. And I think that will be a perfect stopping point to go down. I don't know. And I will organize these items a little bit better. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I will see you in the next Baldur Gates episode. Bye!